Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment before we get into it. We post 5 videos a week, people. And today, y'all already know by the title, we're going to talk about ESPN's top 25 under 25 NBA players. Listed compromised by a couple of writers. The way that they did the listing was an average based off their ballots. And off ESPN's words, this list is based off future potential. That's what it's based on, and that's what they're going for the most in terms of the rankings.
Yes, sir.
And you already know we're about to break it down and provide our thoughts, our criticisms. The way we're going to do it is we're going to focus on the number one, because that's the number one person to focus on.
It's not who you think it is.
And then it'll be 2 and 3. And after that, we would love to talk about all 25 players, but we don't think someone would watch a video that long.
Yeah.
So we're just going to provide our other standout spots and places in the list after the top 3.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, pretty interesting, man. These are all guys, young studs, killing it in the game. And I know
one of them is going to be LeBron's successor.
Maybe. We made a card about this. You guys can check it out if you guys want. There's a couple of Andrade's boys over here. But the number one guy on this list is Andrade's boy. This guy sims hard for this guy.
Chill. Man. But I've been sweating him since his rookie year. I was like, yo, this guy's for real.
But anyways, Andrade, let us know who is the number one.
Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes, sir.
Only 22 years old, and this is what ESPN said. Doncic joins Anthony Davis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Kevin Durant as the only players to sit in the top spot in back-to-back years.
Great company.
Right? Selected number 3 in the 2018 draft, Doncic is averaging 28.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, 8.8 assists this season, shooting a career-high 48.8% from the field and 37.1% from 3.
Man.
The 22-year-old has been selected to start in 2 All-Star games and will get named to the All-NBA team for a second consecutive season, making him eligible to sign 5 years, $200 million extension in the offseason.
Yo, give me a mil, Luka, but that's not possible. I know something that's
for
possible.
1 mil, we'll give you 5% of BTD. What?
But yo, while Luka
thinks, the highest valuation.
While Luka thinks about that, let us know your thoughts about number one, Luka.
All right, so ESPN had to say what they had to say. They placed him in number 1, and honestly, I have to agree. Luka is the best choice at the top spot on this list. He's proven his specialness over 3 years, and yet his ceiling still remains so high at only 22 with what he's already shown us. Not only does he do what's expected from a great player, like having the ability to score, getting a bucket however necessary, being efficient, rebounding, assists, and even steals, his intangibles include having great on-court vision, good ball IQ, that clutchness factor, and leadership qualities. Now, the other reason why I still would have him in number 1 is because his weaknesses that he needs to work on, I think he's got that in the bag. Like being more efficient at the free throw line, better overall defense, decreasing his turnovers, and improving his overall leadership qualities are things that I believe can be easily worked on when we're talking about someone as naturally talented and already as refined as what he is at his age. And that's why it's as simple as he's deserving of number 1. Proven talent and skill set at a young age leaves the highest of high ceilings for Luka on a list based on future potential.
Yeah, definitely, man. This guy arguably is the face of the league. Well, we'll see what happens with that.
Well, I don't know about arguably, but definitely I think future now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but look, when it comes to Luka, no doubt, this guy's number 1. He has the stats as he saw, to back it up. He's been an all-star, not only an appearance in the all-star game, an all-star starter. He's going to be
makes a big difference.
He's going to be an all-NBA, for the second consecutive season. The difference between the other, and he has the stats, and the difference between the other guys here in the top 3 and number 4 is that he has led his team to some sort of success, which means either making the playoffs,
that's true,
getting over 500.
And he showed some of that, magic of him in the playoffs, not just the regular season.
Absolutely, man. I'm excited to see what Luka has in store for us, man, from what he already shown us. But anyways,
right now, I think he's the front runner for face of the league. The future face of the league.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah, absolutely, man. Okay, let us know who's number 2. Let us know about number 2 and number 3, Zion and LaMelo.
So ESPN decided to put Zion Williamson at number 2 and LaMelo Ball at number 3. Mm-hmm. And this is what they had to say about them.
All right, what do they have to say about Zion? What, he's the next Jordan? Or that he's shit. Like that. Because apparently a lot of y'all think like, shit, he's like the next coming of Jesus over here. Like, I'm like, chill the fuck out.
He's talking about an older video, guys. Go check it out. From last week. We got roasted because apparently you don't cut Zion.
I'm like, yo, the disrespect to Jimmy Buckets. Fuck out of here, man. Shit. I'm like, yo. But I'm like,
all right, so this is what ESPN had to say about number 2 ranking Zion Williamson from New Orleans Pelicans. Although Williamson already ranked second in our ranking a year ago, less than 2 months into his NBA career, he has solidified that spot with a breakthrough sophomore campaign. As Williamson expands his creation and playmaking off the dribble, he has improved his scoring every month this season without hampering his ultra-high shooting percentage. The next step for Williamson is translating that individual brilliance into team success as the Pelicans battle for a spot in the play-in tournament. Building on the progress he has made defensively will help that cause.
I love that change of tone.
Right? Because it's ESPN, it's not BTD. And then this is what they said about LaMelo Ball. Charlotte Hornets at number 3. Let's see if I can do it again.
Oh, shit, damn.
Prior to breaking his wrist, Ball was posting historic numbers for a 19-year-old, and the ease with which he was dissecting NBA defenses stood out even more than that production, given his positional size, supernatural vision, elite instincts, creativity, touch, and unwavering confidence. Ball has as much long-term upside as anyone in the NBA not named Zion or Luka. What makes him special can't be taught, and the late bloomer will likely become even more of a problem for defenses as he matures physically.
Yo, ESPN, if you guys need a replacement for Paul Pierce, man, give us a call, man.
Yo, lines open.
I think everybody in Miami will be happy about that. I'll tell you that. That his sorry ass, working there. But
I'm not gonna lie though. Quick side note, they did Pierce a little dirty with that one. That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes y'all should allow your workers their freedom. It's not during work hours.
Yeah, for real, man. But side note over. So what do you think, man, about Zion and LaMelo? So let's start with Zion.
So this is where I'm gonna have to disagree with ESPN. Personally, I might get flack from fucking the viewers. No. I would switch number 2 and 3 because of my concerns with Zion's weight and durability. For longevity purposes, those are huge factors to have under control. I need more time to observe how serious Zion takes his weight, is willing to shed for his game, and if he can stay focused doing that for years to come, because it's going to be something that he's going to have to stay on top of. We saw glimpses of it last year when in the gap between the bubble starting and even at the beginning of this season, there was some hardened weight on him. But if Zion is able to do that,
you just gotta go to the Nets. That's it, bro.
Right?
He's mad weight,
and he's able to actually do all the things I just pointed out that he should do, then and still keep that explosiveness and physical dominance in this game, he'll be all right, and his career will flourish, and he'll be able to develop into the future Hall of Famer we all can see him being. But while he's having a great run this season, only time is gonna tell if this is the beginning of something special for Zion or if it is a short stint of incredible performance. Mm-hmm. Because he can ball, there's no denying it.
Facts,
he's very efficient, got rebounds, has good vision, and has that star power. But I'm personally just still overly skeptical on his future, because how many times have we seen incredible players with incredible talent and then it just doesn't pan out? You know what I mean? Because, like I said, part of it sometimes is durability issues, weight issues, focus issues, etc., etc.
Look, I think he's focused what it looks like, and weight is something that you can control. Your team can get a
but that requires some extra focus.
Okay, yeah.
But with that being said, I will put LaMelo at number 2 because LaMelo Ball is a tall guard in today's guard-driven NBA. So a part of it is because of the way the NBA is played nowadays.
Yeah.
LaMelo's natural talent at scoring and passing is already good, insane for someone his age, And you combine that with the confidence and swagger that this guy oozes without much effort, makes him a potential candidate for face of the league. And that's something to consider. And while Zion is known and lovable, LaMelo has a cool factor that Zion doesn't. And that's a side note for marketability. Skills-wise, LaMelo is efficient, can score in various ways, can assist, rebound, steal, and he was showing all of this coming off the bench in the first year of his league.
Crazy,
so he was just
bench.
in his rookie. Exactly. And you add that with the layer of flair that this motherfucker brings to the court, makes him highly entertainable to watch. And just like the two players above him on the list, he can make any team, whatever team he's on, watchable for anyone. Real fans, casual fans, everybody. He gets everyone tuned in. And his weaknesses, just like I said for Luka, are easily workable. Because with his height and his frame, he's a 6'6" fucking guard. All he needs to really work on is bulking up. And if he bulks up, that'll easily make him a beast. That'll benefit him offensively and defensively. Because at 6'6", if he works on his defense, he can dominate. And not just guarding point guards, but he'll be able to easily transition to defending multiple positions.
Yeah, you can't teach 6'6".
Exactly. And with the level of play that he already has offensively, and then add that future muscle gain if he does it. And in the natural experience he's going to keep gaining as he, more years in the league. His ceiling is as high as any. Not just no one not named. No, it's as high as Zion. It's as high as Luka. And so with that being said, along with the skepticism that I have about Zion's durability, that's why I would personally place him above Zion at number 2 and put Zion on number 3.
Yeah, look, when it comes to Zion, look, you pretty much hit all the points, man. Zion, that guy's a fucking tank coming out, you gotta, watch out, get the fuck out of the way, man, when it comes to him. Definitely deserves number 2. He has the same stats, accolades as Luka. The man's just getting better and better, as it says on ESPN, man. Monthly, it's going up, it's scoring when it comes to that. The difference is being that, unlike Luka, he doesn't have the same team. He can't lead his team to success so far. It's still early in in his career when it comes to that. While Luka has been able to get his team to the playoffs, Zion, bro, and everybody hyping the fuck up, bro. Get your team to 500 first, bro. Chill the fuck out, man.
And to tie in with that point, LaMelo, while he was coming off the bench, he was a contributor. It was largely thanks to Gordon Hayward, but he was a contributor.
Was here
to exactly helping them, push into the playoffs.
Exactly.
And I know some people might say, "Oh, it's in the East and West," but it's still something. It's still something.
That's why I'm not saying playoffs, because I understand that in the West it's tough to make the playoffs. 500, not that difficult, man. When it comes to that, man. You have Brandon Ingram, that he was an all-star last year. You have Lonzo Ball, that he's been ascending as a player. He's on this list as well at number 24.
They got 3 players.
And
on
you
this
got
list.
Arguably one of the best young 6-man in the league in Josh Hart. You got enough talent around to at least to get to 500. So chill. The guys, when it comes to that, that's the last time I'm going to come with that. Definitely deserves number 2. Number 3 with LaMelo Ball.
Oh, so you would stick to the same positions?
Yeah, definitely number 2, man. No question. LaMelo Ball. When I initially saw this list, best players under 25, I disagree with having LaMelo so high. However, when they made the very obvious on the list that it's
Future
based on potential, just on everything that we saw half of the season in the rookie year, I'm
crazy.
like, 6'6",
crazy.
The the basketball IQ that he has right now at 19 years old. Just imagine 3 or 4 years down the road how this guy's gonna be.
For real.
I'm like, bro, this guy is easily gonna be the best. Could be
when
the
LeBron
best.
and Rondo leave, he'll give him a few more years. He'll be hailed as the highest IQ basketball player in the league.
And the fact that, like you're saying right now, that he's played already a significant factor of uplifting not only your team but the city to be excited, to see the product on the field. Not a lot of players can do that. When it comes to that. So definitely agree with LaMelo Ball when it comes to number 3. They hit it on the top 3. Andrade, is there anything else that stands out to you on this?
All right, these are my standouts. For the most part, everyone else, when I go down the list, they seemingly fit where they are. Here's a list so you guys could see. From Donovan all the way down to Sexton, that's 4 to 25. You can nitpick here and there. I'm sure everyone's going to have their different opinions to who they want to nitpick. Like I said, we would love to do all 25 and where we would switch it or who would we take out and add, but that's too long of a video. But these are my standout reactions. I like seeing De'Aaron Fox getting his shine lately, especially lately, the past couple of weeks. And it's nice to see that reflected in this list, as he's above more recognizable names, or at least longer, popular names like Simmons, Booker, Bam, and even Ja.
Yeah, your boy.
Now tying to Simmons, I think Ben Simmons could be placed a little lower if we're talking future potential, because he's proven to us that his future development is not something we can rely on anymore. And he just might be what we know him as, a good to great player that didn't care to push his boundaries in the league. And he's already, I think, 24. So he's pushing that 25. So I think that's something to consider too, because there's only 1 or 2 more years of development if we're going off this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think what he means is you got to dump Kendall Jenner. Well, I think he did or whatever.
I think he might.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
don't date Booker was with Kendall.
Yeah, don't date any
Kendall, hit me up.
No, man, no Kardashian curse. No. Fuck that shit.
Then we got Ja Morant. Let me touch on Ja. All right, I'm gonna try not to go on a Stephen A. rant right now, but
about to go on a soliloquy.
He's highly underrated on this list. Ja is a special type of guy. His future potential is getting ignored and highly undervalued at 15. He should, in my opinion, be at the very least top 10, maybe top 5.
Damn.
Ja has an impressive explosion and agility that reminds me of a Flash Wade.
Can't shoot though.
You can't teach that. I've read and heard he's got a good head on his shoulders and a leadership quality already developed that older teammates respect. He showed that he himself can positively influence and lead an entire team in his rookie year with Memphis.
Yep.
He was able to almost take them to the postseason.
Well, they made the playoff tournament.
Thing.
Yeah, they did. They made the playoff tournament.
Yeah, but they didn't make the playoff play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, then that was only his rookie season. I'm
Crazy.
just saying.
Yeah.
He can assist like a true point guard with his vision and passing capabilities.
Yeah.
So all he really needs to work on, Erwin pointed it out, his overall efficiency, his outside shooting, and his defense to be considered a future top 10 player in the entire league. But honestly, I really think he could do it. I thought Ja was going to have a similar second season like Luka, in the sense that he proved that his rookie year performance wasn't a fluke and that he was going to carry that momentum into a sophomore year, but obviously injury cut him short. But one thing I also want to point out about Ja is that if you look at him, he's already building muscle at a young age.
Yep.
Because yes, he's slim like LaMelo and a Tyler Hero, but unlike them, he's already got muscle mass, like actual muscle on his bones. And I'm assuming he's only going to keep building on that moving forward, which is going to be crazy to see and witness when he combines his new muscle mass and strength with his quickness and agility. And he's already got the explosiveness. So in a way, I think Ja could bring back or remind us of players from the 2000s, but with a shot, and a shot that I'm assuming and hoping he will develop over time, because that's just how it is in today's league.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, he doesn't kind of remind you of a 2000s type of player in the way that he plays, and that I think will increase his marketability, especially with like the older folk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And then the last two are Shai. Shout out to Shai Gilgeous. Made it all the way to the top 10 over longer known names like Ingram and Murray.
Might be
but
top 5.
I agree with that. Yes, because I believe in his potential. Erwin believes in potential. We pointed out in one of our other videos, I forgot which one. And it's because of his versatility and size. And the guy's nasty. And he's in OKC. And lastly, shout out to Tyrese Halliburton, man. He's someone he might join the boy squad, my boy squad. Right now it's Levine, Fox, LaMelo, and Luka. He might join that special Andrade squad, because like
it's like instead of Charlie's Angels, is gonna be Andrade's boys.
Andrade boy. Because bro, I'm just happy to see him able to sneak into this top 25 list after having this incredibly efficient rookie season. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
And after you point out yours, I'm gonna point out someone that I believe should have been added to this list. But what are your standouts?
I'm gonna keep mine short, man. When it comes to this, I love the fact that Donovan Mitchell, Spider, is getting some love. Being number 4, despite Utah being.
You love you some Spider.
Man, Utah being underestimated all season long.
This man's just trying to get some Utah votes.
Nah, bro.
He's gonna run for Congress someday.
Maybe, perhaps, man. When it comes to that. But look, ESPN, make up your fucking minds, man.
About what?
My boy, Bam, he's my boy. Bam. I'm like, yo,
Bam, you my boy too.
Yo had him at your top 15 in all the NBA.
Yeah,
and here you're having him number 9 in his demographic. Get the fuck out of here, man.
They are sleeping on his potential.
I'm like, y'all sleeping on him, man. This guy is arguably, when you think about point center, Bam comes the first thing on my list, man.
You know what's funny? I think he does 9 I'm okay with, but he shouldn't be above Simmons or Booker in my opinion. Or at least not Simmons.
Not above Simmons?
Nah.
What?
You would put him above Simmons?
What
I mean, no.
What the fuck?
That he should be above
He
Simmons.
definitely should
That's
be
what I
above
meant to say.
Simmons,
That's what I meant to say.
Fuck, man, yo.
That's what I meant to
man.
say.
Bam,
Maybe not Booker.
Bam as a center already can shoot way better than Simmons, man.
Type.
I'm like, yo, when it comes to that,
Yo, if he builds his 3-point,
he's only gotten better, man. The guy, you know, is somebody
true.
that he can run your offense.
he's gone this way.
The guy, you know, point
Simmons
center.
has gone
Assist
like this.
when it comes to that. He can rebound. He can lock your ass down. Just ask Giannis, you know, last year in the playoffs when
He
it
just
comes
gotta
to
get
that.
a little more intense.
Develop a
sometimes,
mid-range game. He just gotta get a little bit more assertive, more
hungry.
aggressive, and you're good, man, when it comes to that. And yeah, and the other thing as well when it comes to this, I guess we're having some technical wow, man, that's some lovely thing, man. Some happy birthday technical things. But either way, man, yeah, Bam, when it comes to that. Yeah. Didn't like that.
I got you.
Yeah, didn't
Anyone else?
Yeah, anybody else? I'm like, yo, how is Tyler Hero now on this list, man, when it comes to that? And Ben Simmons, high on the list, man. Look, definitely assists. Definitely lead your team in offense, but the man can't shoot. We already know what he is already.
You
That's
take him
it.
out of the top 10?
I'll put him number 10
Okay.
when it comes to that. But
Okay.
Anything else for you? Wanna?
Yeah, bro, I feel like you read my list because that's who I had to point out. I think they missed the mark by not adding Tyler Hero. Like, we're going to talk about future potential, and similar to what you said about Bam, Tyler was what, in the top 25 players list for the league at the beginning of the season, right? Some shit like that. And I remember there was like a whole controversy. But look, yes, the man's had a rocky sophomore season, but I feel like people are like, they're playing off recency bias and completely ignoring / forgetting his great rookie season and surprising, amazing postseason performance that followed it. And like most careers, there's the highs and lows, you know, ebb and flows. So I'm still high on Hero. I'm not gonna just judge him based off this rocky season. I think he'll end up putting it together. This is only the second year in the league. So I think he deserved to be at least in the top 25 of this list.
Yeah, for real.
He's naturally smooth, has a good work ethic and focus, solid ball IQ, got that clutch gene. Sometimes it does lead him to shooting some stupid shots, but you know, that'll come with experience and age. And he's not afraid of the big moments. And last, we all know he has a great shot. It needs better consistency, but the shot is there. So he just has to get more consistent. And at 6'5", that's a good height for a guard. And he just, as long as he works on his defense and he bulks up a little, he'll be a really good, maybe great two-way guard.
Of course, man. We'll see what happens, man. I still think we should have traded him for James Harden, but hey,
It wasn't gonna happen.
It is what it is. The Rockets were, yeah, that's just another story. I'm not gonna hop on that. But either way, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Who's your top 3? Who you guys got number 1? Top 5? ESPN got it right. Do you agree with us? Do you not agree with us? Let us know in the comments, man. And either way, whatever it is in the comments, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. TikTok.
We'll take all the hate.
Yeah, tell me about it. TikTok, Twitter, Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about
Talk
ball.
shit about our picks, guys. Do it. I dare you.
A double dare.
And who would you switch on the ESPN list?
Exactly. Catch you guys.
In and out, numbers, all that good stuff.
Exactly. Catch you guys soon. For now, later.
Take care.